5 reasons why your child isn't progressing in Arabic. After years of studying, taking classes in person or online, many parents complain about their child's level of Arabic. In the end, it's a lot of effort, but little results. At best, they know how to read and write a little, but remain unable to speak or understand the Arabic language. In this video, you'll discover the 5 reasons why your child isn't progressing in Arabic. But first, I invite you to subscribe to the Arabic Immersion channel to stay informed on our latest news. The number 1 reason why your child isn't progressing in Arabic is that they have little or no exposure to the language. The best way to learn Arabic is to hear it spoken, to increase listening situations and to expose your ear to the language in order to develop your oral comprehension. This is how children learn any language, and this is how your child has acquired their mother tongue. So, if you want them to progress, expose them regularly to the Arabic language, trust their brain, and you will see that they will learn Arabic almost effortlessly. The second reason your child is not progressing in Arabic is because they are taking Arabic lessons in English or in a language other than Arabic. This is completely counterproductive. Language immersion is the natural learning method for learning a language. This is precisely the same method that you intuitively used to learn your native language. And I don't know anyone who has failed in learning their mother tongue. The only learning method that can work is a natural one. So, if you want your child to progress, speak to them in Arabic or find lessons taught only in that language. The third reason why your child is prevented from progressing in Arabic is the systematic use of translation. For example, the use of bilingual materials or instant translation is inefficient and does not allow the child to learn naturally. How do you expect your child's brain to be able to make assumptions about the vocabulary they are receiving if it is translated into their native language? The brain is like a muscle. The more you use it, the better it performs. Understanding Arabic does not mean knowing how to translate exactly. Thanks to the context, your child can fully grasp the meaning of the sentence or an entire discussion without knowing all the words. One of the biggest obstacles to learning a language is passivity. We all remember our secondary school modern foreign language classes, where we only said one word in French or Spanish once a month, if that. Did we really speak the language at the end of secondary school? No! Well, not most of us. Why? Mainly because it was a model of passive learning. The fourth reason why your child doesn't progress effectively in Arabic is the lack of practicing it. The majority of Arabic lessons focus on reading and writing and do not give any importance to the practice of the spoken language. Your child needs to be active during their learning if you want them to progress. If they do not speak Arabic on a daily basis, or at least during their lessons, they will stay where they started. If they skip this step in the learning process, they are heading for failure before they even start. We learn a language to speak it. A language is spoken before it is written. The final reason why your child is prevented from progressing in Arabic could be the boring aspect of the teaching materials given to them. The success of language learning depends on having access to interesting content. In order for your child to have fun while learning, they must rely on interesting and fun content. This is how they will have more fun learning Arabic. They will therefore be motivated to continue learning. They will dare to express themselves much more easily, and their level will increase. For example, flashcards are a great tool for associating a word with a picture, as long as they are only in Arabic. Interactive Arabic audiobooks are also a real pleasure for children, as they allow them to listen to a story while viewing the illustrations. If they manage to take pleasure in their lessons, it is because your goal has been reached. It is no longer a burden, but a pleasure. And this is the best way to progress. The secret of all learning is to have fun. That's it! If you want to discover the best way to introduce your child to the Arabic language, I invite you to try the first week of the I Learn Arabic in the Immersion program for free by clicking on the link in the margin of this video. Finally, if you liked this video, don't hesitate to like and share it. See you soon!
ذهبت قلبي